The Senate has rejected a plan for the world's most ambitious emissions trading scheme. But instead of looking rebuffed, the government actually seemed rather relaxed about it. The move brings the Prime Minister one step closer to calling a snap election. And to avoid that, Malcolm Turnbull will need to meet Kevin Rudd at the negotiating table. Emma Griffiths reports from Canberra.
Some just aren't convinced.
Man-made climate change is law.
And scepticism about the government's plan triumphed in the Senate.
The matter is resolved in the negative.
The Climate Change Minister's day of reckoning ended as she knew it would, with defeat at the hands of the opposition, the Greens and the Independents.
How extraordinarily weak, how extraordinarily lazy, how extraordinarily arrogant.
The Liberal Senator Bill Heffernan punctuated his no vote by sending a finger across the chamber too.
Senator Heffernan shouted aggressively and rudely at Senator Wong firstly, but then he made an obscene gesture.
The vote puts Kevin Rudd's finger on a double dissolution trigger.
Today, the Liberal Party of Australia is beholden to the climate change sceptics. Today, they are absolutely demonstrating themselves as being prisoners of the past.
This bill may be going down today, but this is not the end.
To bring on an early election, the legislation would need to go down a second time after a 3-month break, a timetable the Prime Minister plans to meet.
He's doing that for political purposes because he wants to get a double dissolution trigger so he can have an early election before next year's budget.
That's just about the last thing the opposition leader wants. He'd much prefer to sit down and negotiate. And for all of its posturing, the government knows that Malcolm Turnbull is its best chance of having an emissions trading scheme at all. The Greens may find it harder winning a seat at the table.
It's a new day starting now in terms of working with the government.
A new day for a well-worn issue. Emma Griffiths, ABC News, Canberra.